This is a tarot card reading for the zodiac sign Aries for the week of the 21st of February till the 3rd of March 2021. I start with the past and then I will talk about what situations you're in at present, and then I tell you what the cards give us for the future. This is a general reading, so please only take what resonates, and please like and subscribe or leave a comment if you like. Starting with the past, yeah, I can see that there was a lot of anxiety. I think it was about finances. I think you had some difficulties with things that have changed in your life. Laying next to the Nine of Pentacles reversed. So I believe, yeah, it has to do with finances. It can be that, yeah, you were made redundant, or something didn't work out the way you wanted it because of what's going on in the world right now. For very few of you, you were really ill from it. So maybe the financial problems have started because you got really ill, and yeah, you couldn't yeah, get up, so to say. So for some of you, it was really a depression. For very few of you, you have been even in hospital. But yeah, your world collapsed because it lays also next to the Tower. I'm talking about the past, but yeah, you couldn't get to yourself. You didn't feel, yeah, you maybe even got insecure from it. So I believe that things didn't work out financially and with people at work maybe. I do think that this has to do with work. It lays next to the Three of Pentacles. I think there has been somebody jealous of what you were doing. Maybe somebody has doubted you instead of another person. But yeah, I can see that there is some jealousy, there is some insecurity, and yeah, you really didn't feel well. Now this can also be about a family, because you also have the Ten of Cups in this reading. But yeah, I can see that in the past, definitely something happened there that yeah, it was a sudden thing that happened for you, and it caused you to have fears, to get insecure, and yeah, have really a lot of worries. I can see a lot of worries, but I think that this happened suddenly. That I think if it has to do with work, then you suddenly lost your work. You suddenly didn't have an income anymore. Something happened. Why you just yeah, really, maybe for some of you, yeah, you got really ill, and so you needed to recover from things. So yeah, there is a lot of anxiety in this, and yeah, how you really feel, how you feel, your fears with it, and many worries about it. You wanted to hold on to something from the past, maybe ideas that you had in the past of working out a business, working out some plans for yourself that you couldn't do, and yeah, you felt like you lost it. And yeah, it can also be about a person, because it lays next to the Five of Swords. So I believe that there's also a person in your life that is like, yeah, quite a bully, somebody who doesn't understand you, and somebody who really thinks it is maybe even funny to make people redundant, or that they are jealous, so they think, yeah, you deserve this. So I can tell you now, of course, that is not the case. This person is just a very nasty person, and it's not nice. It can also stand for exploitation at work. People who are really taking your energy, make you work, and then, yeah, until you have a burnout, really. And then they say, yeah, they don't need you anymore. It can be about that. But I also feel something about jealousy, something about that, something about the truth, and that the truth was maybe turned around, or the truth, somebody didn't believe you whilst you were talking the truth. Something with the truth anyway, but in the past. So you had a turning point there where you yeah, you had to recover, and you had to move on. And I think you took that, you just moved on and thought, okay, I can't stay where I am. I have to get over this, what happened here, and I need to move on with things. So yeah, and this card is also saying, yeah, your future will be a lot better. And I can see that, because in the future there are really beautiful things coming to you. Yeah, so you have this this card where it is like things didn't work out. You were thinking of doing things that you couldn't work out. Also, you thought something beautiful was given to you, and then it was taken away. I think that was it. But it's also, yeah, you are taking now. You have, like, you see what you can do in the future, that you can change things yourself, and that you are going to yeah, make a change, this turning point. You're going to make a change yourself, and not let yourself be bullied, or that you let other people go over your boundaries. Or I think you're getting up again, and decide, okay, you know, no matter what, however they treat me, I'm just going back, or I'm going to just work, and yeah, communicate with people, and yeah, just get back on my feet. I think that's what you did not long ago. You decided for yourself, I move on. At present, yeah, I think that you are in some kind of workplace, or you have been working on your skills, or you are finding people who are on the same page as you, are maybe doing the same thing. Maybe it is a community, an organization, or some people who you can work together with, and they understand you, I think. And maybe that's also some people from work, or some people even in a family, who say, yeah, I can see that that you were talking the truth, or that you were yeah, that you were right about this, because you have the Page of Swords. So I think something, I think some kind of truth came out about this what happened here, the jealousy, or somebody bullying, or somebody just really making you feel that you were, yeah, that you did something wrong, and also gave you fears about your finances, and also you really felt anxiety with that. And you, I think you are also facing the truth, really, about what you can do, about your possibilities and your options for the future, and that maybe you have to make a change for yourself, make this turning point happen, and approach things from a different way. But I think that it's also you coming to your own self. I see it lays next to the star, where you believe that you are thinking, what are my wishes, what do I want in the future, how can I get myself back on my feet. And yeah, you realize that that can only be through your own truth, being truthful to yourself, and then everything will yeah, will go the way it should be going. Yeah, and I think that maybe in the past, yeah, there was this codependency, addiction are affecting your romantic life. So I'm not sure if there is any romance in here, because I don't really see it. Yeah, I think maybe that person was, if it was a romantic partner, then they were not very nice. But maybe they made you believe that you couldn't do without them, or you needed them for maybe financial reasons, or you could, yeah, you were maybe feeling emotionally dependent, or maybe you were in this family where you could not live without that family, because you couldn't take care of yourself. Here, maybe either you were ill, or maybe because of your financial situation. I think that you are fed up with that you don't want to be like that. You don't want to feel dependent on anyone, because you really are a very independent person. So I think that you are looking at your own truth about what you can do, about that that you're not going to that you come out of that situation, that out of the situation here. I think you give up with these people who are yeah, like bullying, or this person, it can be a boss, it can be also a romantic partner. I don't see love in this. I see that this person is out to win and to have competition, and yeah, they feel like, look at me, I did it, or I made it, and they don't see what other people feel with this. And yeah, I think that it is not a nice person. This person is, yeah, has maybe exploited you, or didn't understand you, how you felt here, your anxiety. They didn't understand what they caused. And you feel abandoned by this person. So it can be about work situation, that you feel totally abandoned. You feel you have to go away from that feeling, because you can't, otherwise you can't function. That is what it looked like. And it can be about work. It can also be about this person. If that is a love relationship, then you feel totally left by them. You feel isolated. You feel, yeah, you really feel bad about this all. And it can also be about a family member, somebody who doesn't understand you, somebody who has been, yeah, maybe even abusive. But you are ending that cycle for yourself. At present, you're really working hard, so that you're just going to work on yourself, and that you don't need to be like this. Because I think, yeah, that's how you felt. You felt like you felt worthless with it. You felt like you couldn't work out your plans anymore. You felt like financial loss and emotional loss. And this person, it's still that they are still standing there like, oh, come on, you're still like this. Don't be a victim or anything like that. Maybe they say that to you, but it's not that you are the victim. Yeah, maybe you are, but it's not that you just play an act or anything. It's something that you really feel, because you came in that situation, and that person is like yeah, like doesn't understand you at all. So yeah, you have like I think you're really strong, because you are making this this is like the end of that cycle. I think you are really you're developing yourself, you're really getting into yourself, and you can see that you don't want to be in that situation anymore. You don't want to feel anymore how it was in the past. You don't feel, if has to do with that with that work where you were exploited, you just decide that you can't do that anymore, that type of work. If it is about this partner, then that was the end of that relationship as well. If it is about family, you're going to approach them in a different way, because you can see now that yeah, whatever you do, this person is not going to change. And I see that in the future again. So this is in the near future. You have the star, so that's what I think. You are going to really look at yourself, what you wish for, what are your talents, and you come more and more to your own truth about things. The truth that maybe in the past you couldn't you couldn't openly say how you thought about this person, or about this work, or about this family, because you felt that you had to keep that for yourself. And now you know for yourself how to deal with things, what you want, that you definitely don't want that anymore. I think you have developed really very much, and in the future, in the near future, you want to balance things out, and you're looking at new ideas different things. That was the turning point. You look at now what your possibilities are, and you don't look anymore at the old thing that you couldn't be doing anymore for whatever reason. And I think you have really good chances, but I think this is all there for you to show you that you really have to make that change for yourself, that you can't keep thinking about giving your energy to something that is not good for you anymore. Or I'm not saying that has ever been good, but you have been in that situation, and this person, they don't learn it. You see, because they keep getting away with things, even in daylight. So this person, they stay the same. So even if this is your workplace or an organization or anything, a family member, or if this is your romantic partner, that is not, they are staying the same. They are not seeing it, and they are getting away with things, and they keep getting away with things. And you are not going to, you are going to really leave that behind you, because you really feel for yourself there's something much better for you, something that you can do work-wise, but also romantically, something that will grow. And you have this card where there was a growth, something from the past that you maybe did in the past, but you decided to change that because you couldn't do the same thing anymore. You are changing, and so you planted your seed, and now it is growing, and there is this offer. Something beautiful is coming. That is what this tells me. You hold this coin, and it is you hold it carefully because it is precious to you. It's something that you started and that you really want to work out, and it is going to be worked out, because I think that you have gone through this. You have found some truth for yourself. You're not dependent on this, whatever happens here. You're moving forward to a new future for yourself. You're also calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. And if you found that person already, if you knew that person already, then that is something that you can also manifest. Something beautiful between the two of you that is really based on a new beginning as well. A new beginning with something that you really like. It can also be about your work, that you can just really manifest something that you started already and that you can really work out. In love, it is somebody, it's really like a soul connection, somebody who can be really, that you are going to be really, that you really like very much, and that you feel that you have a strong connection with. And that is all showing. So in the further future, this is really like, this is a very happy, this makes you really feel happy. But for me, so this is a family, but a family also tells me, if this is a romantic partner, even if there is no family involved, then that tells me you really care for each other, and there is true love, unconditional love, because that's what you have for a family. And so it is a beautiful love. And also, it can also be about broken friendships or family that have been apart and coming back together again in the future. And also this tells me that about work, that there was something that you started, something that you wanted, and you're also going to be happy in that. It lays next to the world. Maybe you even needed to travel for that, or maybe you needed to travel to family or to work or to anything else. But it's like it's all coming together in the future. This is offered to you. It's like a big coin, something like a big success. This hand comes out of the sky for you and offers you something beautiful. The only thing you need to do is walk under that arch, maybe together with that family or that person, and just take the happiness. So that's really wonderful. But I think that it has to do with work. But because it lays next to the Ten of Cups, I believe that, yeah, there is all this chance, and the Magician, yeah, that you manifest that happiness in your life. And so then you can also be closer to people again, getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And so that can be with anyone in any situation. Okay, Aries, this is what I have for you. Thank you very much for watching my video, and see you next time.